Civilized Country Podcast, your backyard for sports, entertainment, and real life issues. This is your educated country host, Mr. Jason. And do me a favor out there, ladies and gents. Just kick back, vibe out, pour you a glass of your desired beverage. Lean back in your lazy boy or whatever you got, your favorite chip. And just vibe with me while we ride these country streets. All right, now we always civil, we always country. Okay, let's go. All right, guys, now we back at it one more time. Yeah, yes. All right, it's almost Friday, but it's close to that. So what'd you say, Friday? Yeah, you're close enough to Friday, so it's gonna be Friday. All right, cool. All right, man, so there's a lot of stuff going on, obviously, in the sports arena. And guess what? The NFL is not necessarily dominating. It's always somewhere in the rearview mirror because training camp is about to start, right? So we're going to be talking about the NFL real soon. But now we're going to still we're going to focus on basketball, man. One thing about it, man, is that after the national championship game was over, man, basketball started hitting heavy and hard, right? When that free agency, that's one thing about basketball, man. They kind of really never have a dull moment either. And they try to structure it like that. So kudos to those that are in charge of making the basketball all-season decisions to make sure that you don't forget about the game, even though the NBA championship is over with. No. They said you would not forget about us. You will not forget about us. So that's what's up, though. That's what's up. Okay. All right, so what's some of the things that's going on right now, right? So in case you guys have been hiding under a rock, right? Kevin Durant asked for a trade. Yeah. Kevin Durant asked for a trade, dog. Man. And this was just shortly after his partner, Kyrie Irving, had just opted into his contract, right? Now, what do you guys think, man? You think Kevin Durant is really gonna be traded now? Now I know that this is kind of old news now, right? Because he requested a trade about a week and a half ago now. So far the Nets have not found a suitor or a deal that is suitable for them to let go of Mr. Kevin Durant. I guess what the Nets are pretty much saying is that, yeah, you can want to trade, sir, but you're still under contract. So if we trade you, we're going to make sure we find a deal that's appropriate for our team so that we can continue to be successful and move forward in your absence. If you do decide to go through with leaving our franchise, right? So that kind of leads to an interesting question. What happened to the days when people honor their contract? I know it's kind of an old school way of thinking, right? I know this new world, millennial. Well, I guess I am technically a millennial. I'm like at the front end of the millennials, right? So technically, I guess I'm in there with y'all. But it's kind of a new thing where people be like, you know what, man? I don't want to do this no more. I'm out. Let me go. Not a bad thing necessarily, right? For you to be able to get out of the contract. Like that's the power that you have created for yourself, right? You guys kind of have a union that fights for you, right? Right? So I guess it's not a bad thing, man. But just as far as just on some you upbringing and you teaching certain values, is it old school for you to teach like to your young offspring or to the youth that, hey, you need to keep your word, unless you don't feel good, or if something happens and it changes your mind. If your homeboy said, hey dog, I know I said that I won't come over here with you, but I ain't tell you that I'm gonna be here every other day. So now maybe you're in your feelings, you're like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna work over here no more, man. I wanna get out of here. I wanna go. So is that kind of the precedence that we're showing or teaching the youth? I mean, you're saying like some old school stuff. Like I get I get the fact that we have to pivot from a lot of different old ways. It's a new time frame. We like to do stuff a little different. You know what I'm saying? We're instant gratification society now, right? But my thing is, where do the old school, your daddy values come into play? Like, no, man, you signed that contract. You need to honor that contract, though. I think it's starting to get lost in the sauce. It's starting to get lost in the sauce. And nobody really seems to care about it anymore, right? I mean, yeah, Kevin Durant. Oh, man, this is a big deal. He wants to be traded. Everybody's like, hey, we want him. The Nets so far said, man, none of y'all really gave us a really good deal for him, man. So we're not going to let off of him. We're not going to give you him for a bag of peanuts. We're going to have to feel like our franchise can still compete if we're going to let him go. And thus far, they don't feel like any of the trade offers are suitable for them to get rid of Mr. Kevin Durant, who's arguably definitely one of the best players in our generation. Arguably the best. You got a few people that probably have something to say about that, i.e. Mr. LeBron, i.e. Mr. Steph Curry. But arguably, Kevin Durant is one of the best, right? So I get it being a big deal, but is it not a big deal to keep your word? Or is that just some old school stuff? Hell, I got a few grades, so I guess you can put me in that old school boat to a degree, but I don't know, man. I don't know if first and foremost, man, Kyrie gonna do what Kyrie gonna do, which is nobody knows, right? Yeah, you said you're gonna be here. Honestly, he had his stance on the vaccine. He stood on it. I respect the fact that you stood on it. You did not waver. But you have to understand. I know you didn't heard this from every other which way, right? So I'm not gonna kick a dead horse. All right. I'm not gonna stomp you into the ground on this particular issue, Mr. Irvin. But come on, man. Like, all your partners playing. You kind of. So you not gonna play when all your partners said, hey, we all in? You like, well, I'm gonna let y'all goddamn drown by yourself. I'm gonna be standing on the shore watching y'all drown. I'm gonna be laughing like, hey, I told you dummies, don't get that shot. Which it's too early to tell if he's right by taking his stance. Regardless, for his personal reasons, he made the stand for whatever it is. That's his decision to make, right? Correct. It is. But all your partners did it. It's supposed to be a team, right? All for one, one for all. Don't nobody know about the three musketeers no more, right? Honestly, I didn't really know about them, but I know that they say that they said that all for one, one for all. I guess it don't mean what it used to. It's rumors that Kyrie Irving, he may go to the Lakers. That's pending if they can move Kevin Durant. They're not going to move Kyrie Irving if they cannot find an adequate trade suitor to move Kevin Durant to. Right? You can forget about Kyrie Irving going anywhere if they cannot move Kevin Durant. Right? So it is what it is. But that whole Brooklyn Nets thing, man, this is a big old cluster bomb. There's another word I wanted to use, but this is a family show, kind of. Right? It's a cluster bomb. Steve Nash, who had no coaching experience, that was already questionable within itself. Like, what the hell? For real? Just like that, huh? Steve Nash, just like that. Insert here. Mr. Nash. Okay. I guess so. Yeah. So I think it's safe to say, well, okay, what if both of them came back to Brooklyn? All right, what if the Nets can't find a suitor to move Kevin Durant to? And they say, hey, we're going to hang on to Kyrie. So we're going to bring it all back. Y'all see it being a more successful season next year? Man, I can't see it. Oh, they got Ben Simmons. They got your boy. They're right. Ben Simmons. Hey, man. If he had an award for goddamn the best outfit on the bench, he probably would have won that. Maybe. I've seen something to the effect where he was trying to imitate the emoji with the bull with the steam coming out the nose, and he was doing this real mean face like he was blowing steam out his nose, just like the emoji with the bull blowing out steam out of his. You remember like Bugs Bunny back in the day? You know that bull that Bugs used to fight when he used to do with the cape and everything. He was like Olay, and the bull would be revving up to go get Bugs, and that steam be coming out that bull nose. Yeah, I know some of y'all watching Looney Tunes, right? Yeah, that's the emoji, but that's the image that being put out there. He said he's fully healthy too, by the way. He said he was ready to go. He said mentally and physically, I am ready to go. Okay. Well, Brooklyn, y'all wanna come back to the lab? Well, I want y'all to take one more swing at this thing, right? All right, well, I guess so, man. Yeah, I'm a Hawk, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it, but I don't really believe in it. Me, myself, personally. I think that it's already corrupted. But we shall see. We'll see if they'll be able to move him around. Alright. So that's cool. Alright, man. So you know what? This is a perfect opportunity for us to talk a little bit about some chili. Hitting chili, that is. Alright? It's made with fresh ingredients, it's southern, it's homemade, and it's chunky. It's not just good, that thing hitting chili. All right. Okay, cool. So, I don't know if you guys have been, again, hiding under a rock, but have you guys seen where USC and UCLA, they are trying to pivot to the Big Ten? All right. So now, if you're a college football fanatic, fan, anything of the sort, you gotta have some strong opinions about this. It's like, okay, UCLA, California, USC, right? USC, California. They want to go to the Big Ten. The Big Ten, in case you guys don't know, that's the same conference that Michigan, Ohio State, Wisconsin, what is it? Michigan State too? Michigan State? Makes sense, yeah. Iowa. Those type of teams. So you get the geographic region of the United States that we're referring to now, right? That's the Big Ten. It's always been the Big Ten, right? Now you want to bring California over to the Big Ten, where it's always sunny and warm and weather somewhere around the 70s. You want to bring it on over here to the snow in October. Man, I don't like it. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that, man. I mean, one thing about it, man, anything that money touches can be corrupted, right? And I'm not saying it's been corrupted from a money standpoint, like somebody throwing the game. That's not what I'm saying. But it's being corrupted from the value standpoint. You know what I mean? You just gotta, some things, man, you just can't mess up a good thing, man. I mean, and they're really literally, in my opinion, they're gutting college football from the inside out. You can't move a California team to the Big Ten. I mean, hell, to be honest with you, I'm still getting my mind wrapped around this whole Oklahoma and Texas coming to the SEC. I mean, it kind of makes, if you want to make sense out of it geographically, okay, Texas, more southwest, but that could be SEC West, right? You got an East and a West, I guess so. Oklahoma, not really the South, right? But my thing is, even in that conference, they was in the Big 12. That's good and them. Who they got left? Who do they have left in that division. So essentially, the way it's gonna go is you're gonna have any team of any substance or any pedigree or prestigious history. They're gonna want to join with these big super conferences, right? The SEC, but I'm all about the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Like ACC too, because there's a lot of them. I mean, like I think about like what is the ACC gonna do, right? Or what happens when the prestigious teams, even though they haven't been good for quite some time, but what happens when the Miamis of the world want to go to the SEC too? Because I mean, it's the South. What happens when they want to go to the SEC? What happens when the Florida States of the world want to go to the SEC? I mean, I know they haven't been good in a while, but come on, man, this is pedigree here, right? They got to be good again eventually, right? It's been a while, but they got to jump back right eventually, right? I mean, I don't like it, man. All right, so going back to USC and UCLA, you got California coming over to the Big Ten. You know how far that is? I can't give you the miles right now, but California to Michigan, California to Ohio, right? Just think about that, right? So the games that you may have been accustomed, if you're a college football fan, obviously, right? The games that you may have been accustomed to seeing a little later in the afternoon, because most college games, they're on West Coast or Pacific time, right? So traditionally, if you catch them, it's going to be a little later in the afternoon or in the evening, right? Because they're 3 hours behind the East Coast. So you're going to catch them a little later. Now, you're going to catch USC playing at 1 o'clock Eastern time, right? And what is that? 11, 12, 1? That's 11 o'clock their time. 11, 12, 1? Yeah. That's right. What's that? 10, 11, 12? That's 10 a.m. Yeah. 11, 12, 1? That's 10 a.m. That is insane. Think about that. That is insane. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Because these conferences have TV deals. And with the TV comes the money. They got these networks, of course the SEC has the SEC network. I think the Big Ten, getting the Big Ten network, something of that nature. So it's all about money, man. Just follow the money and you'll figure out what's going on for real. But then, I mean, again, it just don't feel right, man. I mean, I don't like it. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I don't like any of it, man. Imagine watching Reggie Bush. You remember when USC was really, really on fire with the Matt Leinart and the Reggie Bush days? You know what I'm saying? So now you're gonna have to wake up California at 10 a.m. to watch Reggie Bush. If this was back in the day, and they did this back in the day, we'll have to wake up at 10 a.m. Yeah. And really, college normally starts at around noon. So I'm giving you NFL time of 1 p.m. So really, it's going to be even earlier than that. It's going to be 9. Oh, man, it's getting worse. The more I think about it. Oh, man. Well, yes, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, yeah, they have literally gutted college football, man. What a shame. What a shame, man. What about those rivalry games, man, that built college football, man? That you're gonna be breaking up now. Did anybody think about this? You was like, no, we getting to the bag. If I hear one more person on ESPN or somebody talking about some getting to the bag, man, I'm about to goddamn do a backflip. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm talking about mic drop. Come on, man. You know, y'all just goddamn just pull and pry and take the whole culture and just goddamn regurgitate it and shoot it back out. it's hilarious when I hear it, man. It's like, man, y'all wouldn't say nothing like that. Y'all trying to, I get what y'all do. I know. I get what y'all do. Here's to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, man. Well, in other news, that disappointed me greatly, immensely. That whole college football thing. Like, where you gonna go? USC, UCLA, Big Ten. Come on, man. Anyway, did y'all see that Rudy Gobert? You know how you been playing, right? Rudy Gobert. Remember the center for the Utah Jazz? Yeah. They traded him. They traded him to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, they did. I don't know if y'all saw that. Maybe you still hiding up under that same rock. But they traded Rudy Gobert to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Woo! Y'all think about that now? That Western Conference is something nice, isn't it? Hold on. And then they maxed out your boy Karl Anthony Towns. They maxed him out, $224 million. $224 million to Karl Anthony Towns. Right? Okay. So you got Karl Anthony Towns. You got Rudy Gobert, right? So that's like a Twin Towers type of situation, right? You got two bigs. That's the best front court in the game, ain't it? You gotta be. Ain't no front court like that. Ooh, man. I like the big. You know what I'm saying? That's old school basketball to me. Oh, man. Then you got Anthony Edwards, man. Come on, man. I don't know. And you know that's Georgia boy right there now. That's Georgia boy. So I really like the Timberwolves. All right, now for real, the Timberwolves haven't really been relevant for real, even though they made playoffs last year, right? Last year they made the playoffs. They did pretty dang on well too. But for real, they haven't really made a lot of noise since KG was with the Timberwolves. But now they look exciting. Right? We're just gonna marinate on that for a second and how that Western Conference is gonna be. That's gonna be hell on wheels. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. Now think about it. Now what did that do to Utah? Utah, y'all still got Donovan Mitchell, but y'all need to go ahead and give that man a break and get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing down there in Utah. I'm still tripping at y'all, the Utah Jazz. How the heck is y'all the Utah Jazz? I mean, that's neither here nor there. Get that New Orleans, man. He ain't supposed to be no dang on Jazz, but whatever. That's a loaded goddamn statement right there. We would be here all day talking about that team's name that's been like that forever. I don't know whatever the origin is of that Jazz stuff. But yeah, man, y'all need to let Donovan Mitchell go. Free Donovan Mitchell. That's the next shirt we gonna wear. You know what I mean? Free Donovan Mitchell. Hell, not only him. Free Damian Lillard. I don't know why he's so loyal to Portland. I mean, okay. I just went on a whole rampage talking about honoring your contract. Right? Okay. Salute to Damian Lillard for honoring his contract. Right? But come on, man. You need to go win, man. I know you feel it. I mean, I know that you know, like you're loyal maybe to a fault. Right? But you need to move around a little bit, man. You've been there long enough, dog. You've been there long enough, man. Come on, man. Go. Let's play for a championship, man. I mean, you deserve it, man. Donovan Mitchell, you need to go somewhere too. You need to tell your agent to make it happen. Demand a trade like Kevin Durant doing. Something. You know what I'm saying? But y'all need to go to somewhere where you guys can compete for a championship. Right? Because you're too dang on good to just waste your career like that, man. I mean, you know, I don't want to speak for you because at the end of the day, if you're getting paid, you're getting paid. You can't speak for another man's pockets. You know what I'm saying? So if you cool just getting, you know what I'm saying, the bread, that's fine. That's cool. I get that. But I'm assuming somewhere in you like, man, I want to win a chip. So you don't have to get the heck on, bro. You don't have to get the heck on. I'm just letting you know. All right, ladies and gents, I tell you what, I really, really appreciate you guys listening to me ramble on, and you guys just kicking it with me, even hitting the click button or the play button to listen to what I had to say. You know, even though you may have heard it before, hopefully you enjoyed it the way I articulated it. You know? But all right, so let me leave you with this. As a man thinks, he shall soon become. And if you're not getting better, then guess what? You're getting worse. Ain't no way around it. If you ain't getting better, man, you're getting worse. Think about it. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, we're going to talk to you on the next one, man. All right, in a minute. Peace.